Roosters Men's Grooming Center is a proud sponsor of Ranger football. It's a classic American barbershop updated for the modern male. It's been open since November on 1431, right across the street from the 1890 Ranch Shopping Center next to the Tower Car Wash. It's not just a barbershop, it's a grooming center. They don't just cut hair, they give you the full experience and a whole lot more. Roosters Men's Grooming Center on 1431, across the street from the 1890 Ranch next to the Tower Car Wash. Check them out, Roosters Men's Grooming Center. Now here's Coach Vincent and Gage Smith.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Coach Vincent Show. I'm Gage and this is Coach Vincent. So we're going to start off this week with our Players of the Week and our hard hats.
Players of the Week this week for our offensive line was Harper Gerasi, Cade Smar. Offensive back of the week was Matt Snow. Receiver of the week, Blake Gossett and Tyler Zeman. Our offensive most valuable player this week was Stedman Mayberry. Defensive back of the week was Alex Quintero. Defensive lineman of the week was split between Stephen Alexander and Jay Mobley. Linebacker of the week was Brett Burrington. And our defensive most valuable player was Micah Thomas. And in our special forces, Alex Quintero was our MVP. Our biggest hit of the game was a Hammer Award to Cole Shoemaker. Our biggest block was Tyler Zeman, our RBI award. And then we had several really good hard hats this week.
And our hard hats are the guys who really go hard in our scout teams, really put forth the effort to give our varsity team the best look they can possibly give. And this week our hard hats went to Ben Nichols, Zach Bryant, Gannon Ricewig, Noah Garza, Nick Scott, Parker McCune, Julian Johnson, Paul Johnson, and Garrett Clark. All right, so let's hop right into this. Last week's game against Bastrop was a fantastic game. Good win on the road, just to start it all off. I think I can say for all of us fans out there, it was a fantastic game to go to and really see the Rangers get out there. What are some highlights you'd like to say?
I was really pleased with the way we handled the actual game. Leading up to the game, I was a little bit nervous, Gage, just about it being a Thursday game. You know, it's been a while since we played a Thursday night game, so I had to go back and look at my notes. And so all the preparation up to was what I was a little concerned with. I was really pleased with the way our players handled everything. And once the game got started, really excited that we were, able to overcome some first game mistakes and still get a win. It's always great to win that first game. Kind of get you on the right track. Really pleased with, other than that first series, really pleased with the way our defense played all night. Really pleased with the way our offense got the game started, with the big score and being able to move the football and get a lead. So I was really proud of that. And then our special forces was real, as well as too. We had a couple mistakes that we got to get cleaned up. Other than that, overall, pretty good game.
And the offense is dealing with a lot of younger players getting in there because of all of the seniors that graduated in the past year. I know in the offensive line you've got 3 underclassmen linemen. How do you think that's working out?
Well, I think between Midway and Bastrop, you better be ready. And so, that was a big assignment that our offensive line had because there was 4 really big defensive linemen from Bastrop. I feel like with sophomore players, I think the biggest difference is from week 1 to week 2. So I think you'll see a lot of improvement out of all of our sophomores and our younger players from this week to next week because, there's still that, first varsity game, that type of deal. And really, honestly, we've got juniors that are in the same boat too. That was their first varsity contest. And so now that they've been exposed to the lights and exposed to everything that goes with being in a varsity game, I think you'll see a lot more improvement on execution out of those guys this next week.
And they're definitely going to have to grow up. So this Friday, LBJ, it's the first home game. What are some things do you say to your players to get them ready for that?
Well, one of the biggest things on our pyramid of success and part of our program, we talk about winning all our games at Gupton. We talk about that every year. It's a way of protecting your home. And so we're going to put a lot of emphasis on protecting our house. Our players have always loved playing in Gupton. It's a fantastic stadium. It'll be great to have a home game and to get going over there. Really important that we handle, just like last week, that we handle everything surrounding the game. There's a lot of things that go with a home game, a lot of fanfare, a lot of carnival type stuff that goes on at these games. But we have to focus on our job and narrow our focus down to that specific play, that specific 4 seconds that I've got to do my job.
And one thing with LBJ, one of their big key things that they focus on is they've got a lot of speed and they've got a lot of athleticism within their team on both sides of the ball. How do you plan on dealing with that?
I was really impressed with their overall team speed, really impressed with their size. They're big. They're big up front. They're big in the secondary. I mean, even their skill guys are pretty good-sized guys. I'll tell you what they do. They make you play assignment football. We have got to have our hats in the right place on offense. We have got to execute. We got to be able to get angles on those guys so that they can't get to ball carriers. So we have got to do all those little things right on offense when it comes to blocking and doing those things against faster guys. Defensively, they force us to defend the field. We have to be really good at defending the field because they have so much speed at all the receiver spots and at the tailback and the quarterback position. So we've got to focus on defending the field, defending the perimeter, defending the down the field, defending between the tackles. And that's what their offense forces you to do. And we've got to be really sound on assignment football as far as option. Offensively, we've got to make them defend the field too. That takes away some of that speed element.
One thing that we're huge on here in Vista Ridge, Texas, is our special teams, or our special forces, as we call them. What are some key things we're talking about this week?
Well, the biggest thing is we want to improve. We have talked about standard of performance on a daily basis, and one of the things we worked on just immediately was our punt protection. We had a punt miscue last week, and so we want to make sure that we shore that up, and we want to improve in that area. Last week, it was a difference in the ball game. We had some really big plays on special teams last week. Our special forces has typically gained an advantage for us. We talk a lot about hidden yardage, and we gained a lot of hidden yardage on our special forces last week. It was great for me to be able to get up in front of our team in our team meeting after the game. And Gage, I explained to them all the ways we gained hidden yardage through special forces, through offense, through defense, through takeaways, through all of those things, and we ended up with 329 extra yards because of special forces, because of protecting the football, and because of taking the football away.
And one thing we like to talk about on the show is anything else going on in Vista Ridge, Texas, involving the game, or maybe not even the game.
It's a great week for football this week. We've got we got all 4 sub-varsity teams playing this week. We've got kind of an outlaw schedule, but they're playing. I encourage fans to really get out and watch these younger kids play, see the future of our Ranger football program. Also, Friday night is elementary night. We invite as many elementary kids as we possibly can to our game. We want to fill the tunnel up with sidekicks. If you haven't purchased a sidekick T-shirt, you're going to want to do that. It gets all the younger kids into the home games for free once you purchase that T-shirt, and it allows them to lead the Rangers out of the tunnel on Friday night games. So that'll be a big night for us. And also following the game, we have FCA 5th quarter back at our gym. There'll be a lot of games and food and just a great hangout for all of our Vista Ridge High School students.
And please come out to the game on Friday. It's going to be a fantastic game versus LBJ. A lot of big community things going on, especially those sidekick T-shirts. They're only $15, so please do check them out. And that'll wrap us up for the Coach Vincent Show. I'm Gage, and thank you for watching.
And